say niche, but it's like, it's kind of, you have to know where they are.
Yeah.
Right? Like, we have one on the way back to my house. There's a Boston Market on the way back. There's another one in Plano. Wait, is this loser's bracket?
Yeah, this is loser's bracket. FX TLOC Sethlon up against P2P with Gibus.
Where's
Gibus sent here by Major Symphonia in quite the upset. Now going with the dog, the one and only Lucario, making its sight onto the stage. Now, you've told me time and time again, Roy at times really struggles with actually getting some of these KOs, if not for those hard reads. And when you combine that with a character like Lucario, that seems problematic for Papa Sethlon.
Yeah, I mean, the big things to keep in mind is that, in particular, finishing off stocks is difficult from throws. There's not that much threat from them. So often, people will just simply shield at their higher percentages against a character like Roy. And as a result, Sethlon just has to earn it. Sethlon really has to earn it. So the ways that he's going to do it, though, one of the little risk ways of doing it is jab. Jab is phenomenal with Roy. It's actually dumb. But he's going to be using a lot of fairs. He's going to be using a lot of nairs for positioning. And then from positioning, he's going to try to see if he can finish him off. Because getting that hard read into F-tilt, sometimes getting... Because F-tilt is almost as good as smash in a lot of ways, right? Up Bs, that's not going to kill him.
Wow.
He has amazing DI and manages to hold it together. Drop down fair? Yeah, that's going to do it. He's going to have to go over here. Oh, no.
And I mean, it's not enough to KO, but we're just getting a glimpse of how bad this problem can get unless Sethlon can find the KO now.
Yeah, and because you're seeing the extra aura coming into play from Lucario, the problem that Sethlon and Roy have is definitely magnified a lot more. So that hand-caught, well received, but now he's at 96, and while the threat of aura is significantly less, he still has to play very honest. Now, the combo game does open up, though. He gets access to side Bs and jabs, into up Bs, and cool stuff like that, but he's got to be mindful.
Yeah, but by taking the first stock, he's certainly in a really good advantage here.
He's alleviated so much pressure.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't feel like you're in the hot seat. You can kind of just take it at your own pace now. You don't have to worry about, oh my god, if I get hit by one back air here, I'm just dead.
Oh, you're toast. Absolutely. Hey, guess what? He's dead.
He's dead from one back air. Every point matters, you know? Every point matters.
He's going to follow up? No. He wasn't in hit stun long enough. That's another thing about Dare, is like, while Dare did get buffed, it's very much meant for just killing. It's not something where it's like insane amounts of hit stun and you Captain Falcon Stomp or something. That sort of stuff isn't very prominent in this game.
Now Sethlon, the pressure mounting as Gibus' percent starts to climb. Again, remember the rage as well as that aura back here. And he's already made this lead about in half.
Okay, now this is where positioning is key. Oh, he tried to up smash. He guessed that he was going to overshoot it. Instead, if he had F smash there, he could have been dead. Hold steady. Oh, that was so close. He's unrelenting with the pressure. Nair having very little recovery and then he immediately goes to jab is a way of saying, I'm going to guess that you're going to press a button.
Yeah, he's trying to find a confirm off of single hit Nair. Look for that, but instead that time just going straight for the back air.
God,
and getting
Rage.
The KO.
Rage playing in as the factor there that saved his tail. I was about to say something else. But Sethlon doing a great job finishing that stock, keeping cool under fire. He's a tournament vet. This guy is no stranger to taking out some of the titans of their own craft. But he's always had Roy having his back the entire way. Now he's getting a bit of an interesting foe. He's going to have to take on Greninja. Character very sneaky, very stealthy.
Roy's kind of like the Converse, I think, of the game, right?
Very much.
Like he's not the flashiest or the coolest, maybe not even the best, but he's just kind of always been such a staple, especially for Sethlon.
Yeah, absolutely. He's all faithful. He's all reliable. And that's who he knows inside out. And that's who he empathizes with. Although empathizing that in Melee is...
Yeah, it's that's when the Converse kind of got to go. Like, they got the holes in them. Wow, speaking of holes, Sethlon breaks one wide open in Gibus' chest. Just gets the F smash, gets that stock. And Gibus, despite this counter pick, he's in a very dicey spot.
Good job. There's the down tilt. Oh, jab grab. He was looking for a bit more. He was fishing. Now, with the positioning that he has here, Sethlon could very well just simply play the mid-range game and keep poking and looking for counter hits and reacting, but instead being proactive, being the aggressor. Oh, near on top of him. Oh, this is so tense.
Definitely. It's one of those moments where Gibus looking for the grab, and he gets the air dodge read. That's what he does. So it's usually like it depends on the type of character, especially on against like characters with weird jumps. He almost always goes for the up smash because he feels like they're not comfortable trying to just jump straight over the forward air.
But it wasn't the fact. It's the fact that he held it. The fact that he's like, yes, you're going to fall into this up smash. And the fact that Sethlon reacted, and instead you see Gibus hold on to it even longer. That's Sethlon. That's Gibus doing first level of Yomi, Sethlon reacting to second level, and then Gibus having the third. That's something special.
Definitely, the momentum that he gained from that, it's allowed him to bring this back within a striking distance. But Sethlon, he doesn't need much to strike away that flash stock, and he's up a game. Gibus, triple digits, knows that this is a spot where he needs to avoid smash attacks as much as possible.
That roll actually works out in his favor. He's going to try to look for the edge guard here. He's not going to risk it all and go for the dare. I don't see it happening. Instead, he'll go for the consistency, jab to fair.
Clean play from Sethlon.
Yeah.
Gibus had a mounting offensive in the mid. It carried it to the end. But just how much he got off of that single air dodge read to get that KO so early with the F smash was too insurmountable of a deficit.
You know, the thing is with Roy is that, like I've said, he struggles with the end game. He struggles with particularly the grabs at higher percentages. But the way that Sethlon's making it work is by simply adding in those jabs a lot more and then having the conversions afterwards. Going for those fairs, baby. Going for those haymakers. Those F-tilts also pretty dumb.
I wish we had like a dual-facing camera so you could see Sethlon like charge up. Yeah!
Oh, yes. The passion's there. It burns bright in this man. And as he continues to charge forward with his character and continue to be an innovator. Is there anybody else around? Yeah, exactly. I want to, like, go to sleep.
Are you happy that you got to commentate Papa Seth before you leave?
Ah, dude. It's always fun casting his matches.
Oh, he's so good.
Because I understand the character and I get what he's doing. It's really good because he's also a friend.
I will say, like, this second half that we were on, we saw some crazy moments.
Yeah, we did. And even the first half, we had some crazy moments.
Yo, but those second half moments, though, Austin with the call-outs,
dude, I want
Cosmos with the bite out of crime.
Dude, I want to... those are going on the commentary reel. I'm going to add those for sure. I have an ongoing YouTube list.
Good.
And I think I'm just going to, like, keep adding stuff over time. And I think then I'll just go to Dan and be like, do things.
You got to timestamp it.
Yeah. I think the other thing that I want to do is I'm going Saturday. I would recommend, if you're available, come Saturday as well. And then at least just to get a feel for the community. Start putting faces and names and stuff.
Anyways, Blink's going to tag you out.
All right, guys.
So good casting with you as always.
Yeah, brother.
Make sure you hit up the one and only Nebs on Twitter.
Hit me up. Great. At Neptune.FGC. Hit this man up at JVark1990. I'm going to dip, guys. I'm going to go get some sleep. I will see you later.